What are you doing there? I'm watching Bob's Burgers. Can you come back later? Seriously, I love Bob's Burgers. Do you watch it? It might be annoying in the background, but it keeps me calm. It really does. My babies are asleep. I don't know if you can see them there. Look. Oh, Gypsy's in her dressing gown. She looks like she's going to a gay festival. Right, hold up, guys. I've got a really wonky floor because I laid my own floor. But, hold on. I haven't cut it around the bottom of my desk. Right, hope you're right, guys. Oh, I've had too much coffee, I'm telling you. I seriously have. Right, if you ain't been here before, what are you doing here? It's crazy. Right, so, let me leave you there. Oh, hold on. I wanted to get you so you can see. Because I like flashing. Angels and ancestors come into our space. Help me with the read with the collective. I feel they're in here at the minute, and I do. Because normally when I'm having a nutty spell and I keep dancing around, they normally come in. But hopefully they do. But I don't know. I haven't got my light on today, my little light. It always flashes normally. Right, so I was going to do some letters. Because I like doing these at the beginning. And I can't get comfortable. I'm feeling a bit agitated. I've had too much coffee, seriously. Right, so I really don't know what cards I'm going to do yet. I'm just going to go as I'm guided. And we'll just see what we want to do. So angels and ancestors come into our space. I love these little cards. I made these out of these are Christmas, quite thick they are. Look, for presents. And I thought, oh, they'd be well good as cards. Look, because they're quite thick. So, don't matter, does it? Use what you got, mate. I should turn these over as well. I keep licking my finger. I'm smudging the letters already. It's a Saturday. It's a Saturday. We got T again. Oh, we got TH. We keep getting T. Don't tell me the names in the comments, okay? Just keep the names to yourself. Just tell me it resonates. Because I don't want it to affect the read. So names come up. So if they're your names, just say, yeah, it resonates. HT. Can't believe I've smudged these already. I haven't had them long. H, T, and B we've got. I'm feeling in my head you could be doing a hobby. Like a hobby that you enjoy, you could be doing as a job. And I have to go with what I'm guided to say. So even if it is your initials, coffee. I nearly choked then. Right, so I'm getting a Y there instead of a T, and I am, but it's not. I hope it is a T. I think it is. But I'm getting a Y, and I don't know why, but I've got in my head, hobby. Hobbit? You could be a hobbit. You might be small, you little hobbit. Right, so HBT. We'll do one more. I do like these little cards. I was going to get some letters the other day. There were some wooden ones in the card shop. And they were to stick... Whoa, we got two. N. And we got G as well. Oh, so we had two come out then. So see if they resonate. What is wrong with me? Oh, sometimes I get like this. HB, T, G, N. I'm showing you again just in case I get them wrong because I am blonde, guys. And it can sometimes happen. Right, so there you go. There you go. Right, let's see what else we can do. So, what am I guided to, angels? I just heard in my head, the power of love from thoughts from above, leading my soul. I get that quite a lot on here, so some of you must like that song. Dun, 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 dun. The power of love. Let's have a little look. See. So we got blue and green. Should never be seen unless there's something in between. So they say. I wear blue and green. I don't think it's quite a nice colour, blue and green. Same colour as my trousers I've got on today because I've got blue trousers on. So blue and green. Your name might be green. You might be a bit blue. Nice, a bit rude. Or just a bit blue and a bit sad. Oh, I hope you're not sad. Come on, cheer up. Just for the half hour that I'm on. No, I tell you what, sometimes people get blue in this weather, don't they? Like you can feel, that's another thing someone said to me on here before. Are you feeling down because of the weather? Because you get, what's it called? You know when you're not right, when it's like winter and that. But I've never been like that. I don't like the summer. I like the summer, but I don't love the summer. I prefer autumn and spring, and I don't mind winter. I just wish I could afford the heating. But I have got it on at the minute because the dogs were cold, and I'm not having my dogs being cold. But yeah, so let's get on with it. Let's see. Gratitude, guys, and it's green. You fully appreciate the invaluable lessons that life lovingly presents to you. Oh, these always remind me of them sweets. You remember the love sweets? And when you was a kid, you walk along with your boyfriend going, oh, did you pick me that one? And like you give them the little love messages. They taste like crap, don't they? There ain't nothing lovely about them sweets, just what's on them. But yeah, I remember they had ridges all round the hearts and that. You might have used to have ate them. So yeah, you're very grateful at the minute. So you're appreciating all the lessons that you learned and whatever comes your way. You're just grateful for it because it is a lesson, guys. And like I said in the last reading, you learn from your mistakes, and you do. We've all learnt lessons. That's all this is here, is a lesson. Living on this earth, everything's a lesson, whether we like it or not. I'm going to try and slow down and chill out a bit because I feel like I've had something, but I haven't. Right, freedom! You are releasing any self-imposed restrictions or perceived limitations through the loving energy of openness. So hopefully you are being open now. Like I said in the last video, being open, being honest, speaking your truth, being free to say what you want. And yeah, don't worry about self-imposed restrictions that have been put on you. Get out of that because that's just to keep you stuck. That's all it is. There's no limitation. There's no limitations, guys. None at all. Because you have got lovely energy, and you are very loving. Are they all right on there? Or are they gone a bit blurry? They look blurry on there. But then sometimes I'll look back at the video and it comes up all right. You're probably grateful for freedom, to be honest. I know I am. I don't feel completely free, but I've got that song in my head. I'm free to do what I want any old time. Hopefully you feel freer than you did if you don't feel completely free. I don't think any of us are ever completely free because everything guides us, doesn't it? Everything, like people say, like I'm free, I can say what I want and do what I want, but you can't because your thoughts don't let you be free. Nothing really. The government don't let us be free, and we're not free to go where we want. Really, we're not free to say what we want either. So really, we're not completely free, but we can feel free in ourselves. So forgiveness. You're now able to activate the power of love in order to release past hurts. So you might have found it hard to forgive. It is hard to forgive. I found it very hard to forgive. I found it years and years I used to be like, I'm not going to forgive. I can't forgive because then it means I've forgiven them for what they done, blah, blah, blah. And you do get like that. But you gradually realise that you have to forgive them so it gives you some space in your head and they don't end up like controlling you and still living in your head rent free because that's what people do when you don't forgive them. You stay with it forever. So you have to forgive people. Maybe now you're a bit more stronger where that's all it is, forgiveness, is releasing what's happened. It doesn't mean you have to forget. You don't have to forgive and forget. You can forgive, but you don't have to forget, but don't linger on it, okay, like I did for years. Yeah, the power of love in order to release past hurts because you love yourself more. That's why. When you love yourself more, you realise that it wasn't your fault that you was hurt. It was through other people. And these people need forgiveness because they're quite sad individuals that actually put these kinds of things like on you, and they are. But yeah, you don't have to tell people you forgive them. Like I tell you, you don't need to tell anyone anything. When you think, oh, I used to feel like that. Oh, well, I've forgiven them, then I've got to tell them. No, you haven't. You haven't. It's not like being in prison and then writing to someone going, oh, please forgive me, and for I have like unalived your son. Yeah, you can forgive them, but I won't give them the satisfaction of writing them a letter or going to visit them to tell them. So then they feel free, whatever they're doing. And I know it's a horrible way to be, but I would forgive someone in my own way between me and God, but I would not let someone know that I've forgiven them, because I don't feel like they would have the right to need to know that I'd forgiven them, because sometimes you feel like you're giving them a bit of an easy meal ticket, innit? They have to sort of get to the point where they forgive themselves. Can't keep giving everything to people on a platter. They got to learn themselves. So yeah, it's good you are forgiving. It's better for you. It is better for you. Don't worry about them. Don't worry about them. It's your journey where you're going. And I know people are going to go, oh, but it's not very godly. Well, it is. It is godly. Because we're on our own journey. And yeah, we can help people, but only so far. There's only so much you can do for people. You can't keep forgiving them and letting them trample all over you. And some people aren't even grateful for forgiveness, and they're not. Commitment. No! Right, so the dedicate, you dedicate yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the essence of your very being. So you're committed to yourself now, or you might feel committed, as in you're a prisoner in your own home. I've got that in my head, and I have. You might as well have committed, some of us, because we felt like we was committed to a lifetime of being indoors, hermiting. So you got a commitment to yourself now. You're dedicating yourself to what you believe in, and wholeheartedly to you, knowing that love is the essence of your very being, because you're loving yourself, so you can become grateful and appreciate the lessons, and then you can become free, and then you can release any self-imposed restrictions upon yourself. Then you can forgive people, and then it will activate you to move on and release the past hurts. I know it's not easy releasing past hurts. I know it's not, but gradually we will do it. Some things do pop up, and they do. It's natural. It happens to me, but then you just have to release it again. Sometimes you have to release it a few times, guys, to get rid of past hurts. And some things hurt you that bad. I don't know why I can't speak. Some things hurt you that bad that it's hard to release it. And it can sometimes take longer to release some things more than others. Depends how hurt you've been, innit? And I am straight here, guys. I'm not going to sit and go, oh, it's really easy to release. Just release it. It's not as easy as that, and it's not. Discernment. So now you're developing the skills to distinguish love from fear and truth from illusion. Yeah, because a lot of you were sold an illusion and you thought it was the truth. And a lot of you thought you was in love, but you wasn't. You was stuck in fear. And it is a horrible situation to be in. And I am feeling this because I'm going very, very cold, guys. So now you're starting to realise that love was the fact that the reason you probably loved people that sold you illusion was because you didn't love yourself. And I'm been the same, don't worry, guys. And you was fearful of being on your own, maybe. And you thought, I just want somebody to love me. But now you know that it was all an illusion, and that all along, all you needed to do was love yourself and believe in yourself. And once you love yourself that much, guys, you won't worry about being with someone else. And it isn't nice living in an illusion, and it is really hard when someone's created an illusion that you thought was the truth. And that's what makes your brain go like mashed potato, because then we have to sit there and try and figure out what was true, what was an illusion. How could they do that to me? Why did they do that to me? And it is blimmin' confusing. But now you are developing skills to know the difference between love or being trapped with someone through fear, or someone being fearful That's why they sell you an illusion, because they're scared to lose you, because really they're the scared ones. So to make themselves feel better and bigger than you, then they try and make you feel scared so they feel more powerful. So it's just like, I feel this a lot, this has happened to you, and I do. But you're getting out of this now, and you are, and I'm glad you are, and I'm really proud of you guys, because you're actually more committed to yourself. And no one says you have to be in a relationship. Just be in a relationship with you. Because guess what? When you're not in a relationship with people, sometimes it's more peaceful. And it is. And you're your top priority, and you are. Right, so you're recognising that balance now. So you're recognising like kindness and love brings calmness to your soul. And it does. You're balancing that out, which is good. And you're understanding now the importance of manifesting love in all situations. So I'm feeling this is more for you. You might have a partner. You might not all be on your own, but these are more for you. So you're getting more peace. You're feeling peacefulness because your life's more balanced, and now you're more kind to yourself. And because you're loving yourself, it's calming your soul now, and it is. Because you're now your top priority. You're probably thinking now, how did I not put love into myself? How did I not? Because someone else took all your love for themselves and didn't put nothing into you. And then you basically wasted your love on someone else that sold you an illusion. And I am feeling that, guys, and I am. And it took away your freedom. But you've forgiven that now, and you're loving yourself, and you are your own top priority, okay? Don't forget that, guys. There's nothing wrong with being selfish, because it's not selfish to be selfish. You've got to look after oneself. You do. Oh, oneself. Oh, look at me. I'm getting really posh. I'll be saying no it ain't and no it isn't soon. My mum was really posh, believe it or not. My dad was a Londoner. And oh, mate, she used to put on a telephone call. She used to put lipstick on to answer the phone. Oh, hello. Oh, and I'd be sitting there going, you want to sit? When I used to go shopping with my mum, I used to tell people, when she used to say, don't speak when we're out with that London accent. So we used to be quiet. Me and my sister used to giggle at the till. Oh, yes, having a great day. And she used to be sitting there talking all posh. And then one time, me and my sister were at the bottom of the till, and I went, you should hear her when she's at home. She's rough as old boots. My mum went mad when we left the shop. I swear she slapped us. It was all fake. My mum looked well put together, but she was a raging alcoholic narcissist that was so violent, slept with the whole neighbourhood. Pisces, you were right. Here's the proof. So that's just come up as a notification. So yeah, my mum was fake as anything. That's why I don't like fake people, because I didn't like her. Right, I can't get no satisfaction. You're about to see the truth. It's just come up on my notification. The truth's out, guys. Don't worry about it. Satisfaction. You let the energy of love guide you to self-approval, so that others no longer define who you are. No, they don't define who you are. No, because love of yourself has guided you to know now that you are lovely. You don't need the approval of other people's, because you are who you are. I am what I am, and what I am needs no excuses. Oh, I love that song. I'm going out to that, mate, when I die. You are able to compromise if the end result is love. So we've got willingness. Yeah, if there ain't no love involved, meaning people aren't loving, then I think you're not willing to get involved. It's not like, if someone's only around you for their own self-gain, because they have to be in a commitment, I feel like saying, you're like, nah, because I don't really need to be in a commitment. People that need to be in a relationship, and they need to be around loads of people, right? And they need to have loads of friends. They need to flock together like birds of a feather. Then people cannot be on their own because they haven't healed. So they can't spend a minute. I used to be one of them people, trust me. I'm not having a go. I could not be on my own for a minute, because I knew if I was on my own, I would have to think about things. I would go crazy thinking what I've done wrong and where I've gone wrong, and I would feel guilty, and then I'd do drugs, and I had to have people around me all the time. Now I don't want anyone around me apart from my dogs. I don't want anybody around me. I'm quite happy sitting on my own for a year and not seeing a soul. I'm being serious. I'm okay, because I love myself now, and I've come to terms with things that I've done wrong, and I now know who I am, and I actually like myself, and I like my own company. I like my own jokes. I do. I sometimes think, like, when I used to go, I wish I had friends. No, didn't need friends. I needed another Kerry. That's what I needed, but didn't find one. So humility. You have developed the loving awareness that you and everyone else are the same, but on different paths. You have to feel like that, even though you think they're not the same as me. No, they're just on a different path. We are all one, and we are. We're all children of God, and we are. But some people take the right road, some people take the left road. So just have some humility, and just know, look, I lovingly let you go. And I am aware that we are on different journeys. And that's it. And we're on different paths, mate. And you took yours, and I took mine, and adios amigo, and I'll see you later. And hopefully these people heal, and hopefully they do, but at the moment, leave them on their path, and you carry on your path, darling, okay? Just have a bit of humility with people. Right, virtue. You acknowledge your loving spiritual attributes that encourage others to grow. So you could be using your spirituality to help people. You could be a reader. You could be just helping people like me, where you've had a bit of a life, so you can guide people. And where you become spiritual like me, you're still learning like I am. So I'm growing with you. And we're helping each other on here. I'm no better than you. I always tell you this. I'm awakening, and I have awakened, and my spiritualness, I try and encourage you because it's helped me in my life, but it don't mean I know everything. I just try and guide you the way that worked for me. But like they say, we are the same people, but we're on different paths, or you've had a different past than me, and but we are still one, but we've had different lives, because we all supposed to have different lives, but meet at the end as one. So, so you're acknowledging this, and you are, that your spiritual gifts can encourage other people and can help people grow. That's what I feel like you're doing, helping people, like, as in humility, like you're helping humans to, like, become better people. And it's really nice, and it is. That's what we all need to do. We're all waking up. We're all spiritual. We all have gifts, yeah? It's just whether we wake up to know what they are. We've all got gifts. Even the karmics have got gifts, but they use them on a dark side. Whereas if they was to awaken and come over to our side, they'd be very, very gifted. You might have even noticed with people that you use with that they had gifts, and, well, you wouldn't have fallen in love with them if you didn't think they did. But it's a shame, because a lot of these people that went off and went karmic-y, they're fallen angels, because they did have gifts, and they still have got gifts, but because they know they've got gifts, they can awaken things on the dark side and use them for bad. And that's why they work. That's how they manage to do rituals, and how they can summon things and that. But at the end of the day, God always wins, and God is always in charge. And so even though it seems a harder life for us, it will, because we're living on a realm of hell, around a lot of darkness. So it is hard for us. But once we all stick together and awaken together and love, keep loving and being spiritual, and then growing together, then we can wash this darkness out. That's why everything's being exposed at the moment, guys, and it is. And I really do feel that on that card, guys, and I do. Right, so let's have another card. So I hope you're having a good day, whatever you're doing, whatever you're diddly-doodling. Howdy doody, oh, welcome to my channel. I don't say that as much as I used to, and I should, and I will. Respect, R-E-S-P-E-C-T, find out what it means to me. That is a good song, isn't it? Wow! Right, calm down, Kate. I need some more coffee. No, you don't. So you value everyone's unique perspective on the path to love. Why am I shouting? This is why I don't use a microphone no more. I don't need a microphone. I don't even need a phone. I could shout out the window if I needed to contact anyone. They'd go, hold on a minute, is that Kerry? Is that Kerry calling? Seriously. Oh, I'd been good in the jungle, mate, back in the day with Tarzan. We did all the animal noises. I'm on one today, guys, honestly. Just ignore me. Well, don't, as you might leave. Right, respect. Right, so you're valuing that everyone's unique. And you are, and you're unique, and keep being unique. Dress how you want, be how you want. If you're honest, just be like who you want to be. Unique is brilliant. I love it, people that are unique. If I go and I see, there was a girl about 4 days ago, a young girl, oh, she looked amazing. She had really long black hair, and it wasn't all brushed, it was quite scruffy. She had a massive oversized baseball cap on. She had like this jumper on with a big hoodie with kitty all over it. And then she had these really baggy flares on. I said, you look blimmin' great. She went, oh, thank you. I went, you doing? She had a pair of DMs on. I said, you don't look like any of the girls here. She went, I wouldn't want to. And I thought, good for you. She said, I do my own thing. She said, my mum always moans that I don't brush my hair. But she said, I like my hair like this. So she looked really good. And underneath all that, with her long hair and her cap, she had the most gorgeous face, and she had hardly any makeup on. And when she walked up, I looked at her, I thought, you're so unique. I hope that no one ever changes her, so she ends up going along. Because I used to be really unique. I used to be like this, probably more out there than this. And I used to make my own clothes because obviously couldn't afford much. So once I got a little Saturday job and I started working on the burger van and that, and worked in hairdressers, I started saving some of my money. And then every month I'd go and buy some clothes cheap at the charity shop, and I'd rip them up or jumble sales, and I'd make my own stuff. And I was very out there, but I got bullied so bad that I started conforming and then dressing like everyone else. And then I lost my identity, and I did. Because I always had short hair when I was younger, and all the girls had long hair, and I used to get called a dyke. And all the boys were like, why you got your hair like ours? And it was just constant agging me all the time. So I ended up growing my hair. My dad said, like, you need to grow your hair, Kel, because you're a girl. You look like a lesbian. That's what he used to say to me. How did he know I weren't? I might have ended up being a lesbian. But yeah, so now it's weird. And like, I lost myself. I did. I completely lost myself through people bullying me and wanting me to conform. And then when they got their own way, I hung around them and I thought they were my friends, and they weren't my friends at all. Not any of them. And yeah, it might resonate with you. It normally does here, babes. So just value that everyone's unique. And just look at people with love, respect them the way they are, and then you be who you want, and hopefully you'll get the same respect back. People should respect people for their differences. Who would want to eat the same meal every day? So why would anyone want to look at the same people? Like the Stepford wives, isn't it? I always think that, like when I go to London or even Bournemouth, because I live near Bournemouth, about 9 miles away, even in Bournemouth, you go to Bournemouth or Poole, completely different than where I live. They all wear leggings here. I call it Leggingsville. Even I wear leggings here because everyone else wears leggings. So I think sometimes I don't always dress as extravagant here because I just think, oh, I live in a small place, so I do stand out. But now and again, I will come out as I am. But yeah, you go up the road and it's completely different. Everyone's all different. They dress completely different. They're all like, some of them like grungy, some of them are like really sporty. Then you got people that are really like just wear what they want, got bows in their hair or butterflies in their hair. You got older women that just look like art teachers, but here everybody looks the same. They do, and it's really like a waste of your life, isn't it, if you can't express who you are? So ownership. You acknowledge your misdeeds and accomplishments alike, and learn to love them all as lessons. So you're owning yourself now. You're owning what you've done. You're owning who you are. You're acknowledging things that you've done wrong and things that you've done right. Both the same. It makes you who you are. Yeah, and you're learning to love them all as lessons. Whatever you've done, whatever you've been, just love it and embrace it. Don't worry. Don't worry about the past. Everything happens for a reason. When people say, oh, the past doesn't define you, it does define you, who you are, because it makes you who you are. So that's what you got to always look at. Come on, mate, it's things I've done in my past that I can't change it, but it happens. Some of it was bad and some of it I made the best of it. Some of it I had a bloody good time and I did. Some of it people wouldn't agree with, but it's like anything in life, I make the best of anything. I will. I make the best of a bad situation. I think to myself sometimes, I probably shouldn't be doing this, but if I am going to be stuck doing this, I might as well make the best of it. Seriously. It's what you got to do. So whatever you do in life, if you're going to be like, people say, oh, they're a thief. Well, be a bloody good one. Don't get caught. I'm not promoting thieving, but I'm just saying in general, innit? If you used to be a thief, obviously you're a very good one. And if you're going to be like, think, well, I've had to sell my body, well, just make sure you do a good job of it and make a lot of money. And then retire early. And like people say, oh, well, so-and-so done this when they were younger. Well, yeah, but if you put me in any situation, it probably wouldn't be a good thing to do back in the day, but I would have made the best of it, and I would have done. Seriously. I made the best of domestic violence. I did. When my mum used to be so aggressive, and that me and my sister used to make up songs about her. Seriously, even after she used to punch her head in, we'd just sit there, we'd make the best of it. And like when we didn't have no food, we'd go next door. I've told you this before, like the woman on a Sunday next door, she used to rest her meat on the windowsill. And we knew what time because everyone used to rest their meat after they cooked like a big joint of beef, whatever. Me and my sister and my brother used to go there and we used to nick it off her windowsill. And we used to eat it in the park, yeah? And like, we'd just make a thing out of it or share it with all the kids down the road. Like, if we was hungry, make the best of it. We haven't got many clothes, we just go around someone else's and try all their clothes on. I didn't have no toys when I was a kid, but I used to go to people's houses that did have toys, and then I'd go there and play there all day because I knew they had toys. Didn't matter if I liked the person or not, but I did like their toys. So literally, if I went to prison, I'd make the best of it. I might come out a bit the other way inclined and with loads of plats in my hair, but I'd be happy. Because I would. If I went to prison, I'd get a job, I'd educate myself, and I'd think, well, there's something I can do about it. So I've just got to enjoy it while I'm here. So that's just me all over. This might resonate with you. I'm always honest here, guys, seriously, but I'm not promoting you to be a thief. But if you are, try and be a good one. Right, loyalty. Your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of just being, okay? So you are loyal, you are. You're very reliable as well. I think you are, and that does demonstrate like who you are, and you're very devoted. I feel you're very devoted to yourself, very devoted to anything that you get involved with. You're very devoted to it and you love it. And yeah, I do feel that. And Karma's snoring his head off. So yeah, you just got devotion and the consistency of just being, just living in the present moment. Just being you, being loyal, being reliable. That's what shows that you are loving and you're devoted. And I love that. It is so nice. What are we on? 3319. Annual knickers on the line. Right, so what can we have? Let's have a little look. So I want to do something to finish off different. What have we got? I've got so many cards, I just don't know where to go or what to do. Shall I? I'm guided to this because I haven't done this one. Just give me a little couple of love ones. But they're love from the angels normally. I can't show you all the cards because they got boobs on them. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Do you know what, though? I see some people showing cards with boobs and nothing happens to them, but then some other people show boobs and then you get in trouble by YouTube. So I just try not to show them. But if you get a flash from a bit of tit while you're on it, I'll put them here for the lads. But no, so if you see them, you see them. Not a lot I can do about it. Where have we gone? Where did you go? Oh, no. Oh, there you are. I'm getting too old for all this. Right. So, it is important right now to take a step back. Spend more time alone with your little self. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. Be on your own. I feel that's what this read is more about. You. I told you this, didn't I, at the beginning? This is about you loving yourself and just like respecting yourself, being loyal to yourself. I really do love that. It is. And your priority now is you. Self-approval, self-respect, freedom. Don't worry about self-imposed restrictions. It's all about you. And this all gives you peace, and it does. I love that. It's just about you and spending time with yourself. I felt it during the read and at the beginning. Yeah, you are loyal, but I think you've been too loyal, and I do. I feel that you're feeling like, now I'm just going to give to myself. That's a lot of blooming cards. I'm going to put them ones back. If they need to come out, they will. So let's have some cards. Woo! Right, so beware of what you're projecting. For the qualities you admire in one another are the qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. And I get that card, because sometimes you do, like when you project things on other people, it's because you can't do things yourself. And I used to be like that, and I did. And sometimes, like the qualities you don't like about yourself, people show you who you are, and they do. So that'll resonate with you somewhere along the line. Or somebody might have been projecting towards you, and they probably, as soon as I said that, what came out? Oh no! As soon as I said that, I knew it. I could feel it. I said about being by yourself, being on your own. Why do you do this to us angels? Beware of someone projecting. For the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. This isn't you. This is someone else. And guess what just popped out? Da, da, da. Oh, for goodness sake. Someone's still hanging on. They are. You know they are, okay, through other reads as well, didn't you? So I'm getting energy as well. I'm glad it's nearly finished, because I ain't getting into this, and I'm not. So you could have a twin flame. You could be meeting a twin flame. You could. I don't know. Should I throw it? Oh, I don't know. You could be meeting a twin flame. But how can you when everything here is about you being with yourself? Your passion ignites. You might have someone around you that wants to come back, and you will probably get tied to them because they're your twin flame. And if they went off the wrong way, then they will be feeling your energy moving away. Oh, let's cover him up or her up. Oh no! Why did you... See, we're getting loads of cards coming out, guys. My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. It's important right now to take a step back. Spend time alone. Someone's lingering in your energy. Just ignore it, okay? Instead of placing your focus on another, now is time to give to yourself. Right, it is. It's time to give it to yourself. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Someone's feeling resentment towards you because you're putting into yourself. And we know this, guys, and it is a twin flame. It's probably a twin flame that went the wrong way. And yeah, they probably do still have feelings for you now because everything's not going right for them. Because they probably took a step back now and realised that they need to spend time on their own. And if they are spending time on their own, then they'll be thinking about the things they've done wrong. Good. Because then they can move on, can't they? Just because you love someone, guys, doesn't mean you have to get back with them, okay? Just remember when you was on your own, all right? I saw this on a post from Gen333, and it's true. Remember when you was on your own and you were suffering and you didn't know what you was doing and you didn't know where you was going, these people were celebrating with other people. Remember that. And I don't mean to say it, but that stuck with me, that posted that was up yesterday. Where were these people when you needed them? Right? So just take a step back, right? Spend time on your own. Don't put focus on this at all. Just give to yourself. Because that's what you've always had to do. Yeah, look, you're on your own there, curled up. Look, that's what you've had to always do. And yeah, you are physically apart, and there's nothing missing. There's nothing missing, guys. There's not. Emotions, yeah, a necessary part of life. Yeah, because someone wants to cloud your judgment and cloud your vision. Now, I didn't want to say judgment, but it came out. You've let go of the resentment now, and you've let go of this person, I feel. It's their fault. It's their fault. Twin flames need to realise, yeah, that they thought they were going to get over you and move on. Yeah, look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. So someone is having, what I just said, someone's having to look at themselves. Someone now is having time where it's party over, dude. That's what I feel like. This person might have to spend some time with them because they probably lost a lot of their friends, their so-called friends that they lied to about you as well. I'm sorry it's going a bit karmic, but I have to say it. So now this person probably is looking inside themselves now and examining what's making them feel this way because they went the wrong way, and they're not a part of your life anymore, and they're not. This person just wanted to cloud your vision, and basically you have a cloudy day. This person didn't want you to be happy because they wasn't happy. This person needs to work on themselves, and they do. And I don't want to leave it with that. Oh, power. I got the power. I'm so glad that came out for you. Power. And see how powerful I hit that desk then? Right, so you instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no. No. Say no. Practice it in the mirror. No. And walk away at any time. So someone might be trying to get back into your alert energy. You've got the power. Right, you know what is right for you, and you've got the power to say no. So obviously this person's not right for you, okay? Walk away. Talk to the anchor space, ain't listening. Seriously. Walk away. Let this person heal. And yeah, if they heal, great. Then they can go and have another sacred union with someone else, can't they? If they didn't try and destroy. Sorry, that's where I feel. And I don't lie here, guys. Yeah, loyalty. It's what they didn't have was loyalty. Loyalty. Remember that, guys. This person wasn't devoted to you, not at all. They was devoted to everybody else. And now they're probably losing everything now because it's their karma. And they're realising now God's making them look at themselves. And they probably think, oh, if I look at myself and realise what I've lost, I could just go back to the collective. Well, no, you can't, because the collective have moved on and got stronger. And now they love themselves enough not to get back with you, karmics. Sorry to be like pissed on your party, but that's the truth. And someone needs to say it, and I'm afraid it's me. I'm being serious. Yeah, move beyond the constraints of your mind. Someone might have tried to get you in your head. And freely and lovely embrace new situations, guys. New situations. Look at the bottom. New situations, okay? You've got the power. Right, I'm leaving it next one. 42. 43. I was going to say 42, whatever. Guys, I love you, and I do. I'm going to get T-shirts with that on. I love you, and I do. I am getting T-shirts done, but I want to get them done myself. I don't want to use the shops on YouTube because I want a proper material. I don't want some ganky old material. So I'm going to look into it soon, and I am. I know I keep saying it, but you've got to remember that I have had a breakdown, and sometimes it takes me a while to do things, and it does. Like I want to go live, but I'm a bit nervous about going live, and I am. I know I don't look like that kind of person, but it's a bit different recording than it is talking and answering questions and interacting. So I am seriously, I've hit that live button a few times, and I have, and then I've stopped it. And I know you'll all be nice to me and that, and I know we'll talk, but I am a little bit worried, I ain't going to lie. So, and if I fart, I don't know what I'm going to do. I have to style it out. Oh, let me chair again. Right, guys, I love you. Lock the door. Yeah, seriously. Turn off your phone. Like the old days. Get your phone off the hook, mate. There's no one in. Take no notice. If anyone comes back, listen, they need to repair. And you're not the person. If this person thinks they can get back with you and you'll make everything all right, no. You had to do the work yourself on your own. So let this person do it on their own. Now, I'm not being horrible and ungodly saying that, but God doesn't want you to help everybody. Remember this. God does not say, help everybody that's abused you and trodden all over you. No, he doesn't. There's certain people that God doesn't want you to help. And trust me in that. You have to help yourself. And these people, if they want help, they'll have to find God. God will always be there for these people. They are his children. He still loves them. He just thinks they're a little bit ridiculous at the minute. And they can't do what they did. And they are going to get punished by God because these people have done more than enough. It's like having a parent. They're not going to get away with it, and they're not. But it's not up to you to be walked all over like a doormat, and it's not. And you've changed now. And I do feel very strongly saying this. Be strong. Be you. Love yourself. Go within. And know that I love you. If you like the video, like it. If you have subscribed, thank you. If you haven't, why not? And I'll see you soon. And namaste. And thanks for coming to my channel. Namaste, guys. Adios, amigos.